California, it's time we had an honest conversation about leadership. Gavin Newsom tried. He raised taxes, he let the streets fill with chaos, and he spent years pointing fingers at everyone but himself. But let's be clear, he was never more than a beginner. I'm Eric Swalwell, and I'll be the governor who finally does it right. I lie better. I'm more corrupt. I launder money with a level of sophistication Gavin could only dream of. When I set a price at the pump, gas will climb higher than it ever did under him. Because real leadership means making Californians feel the cost of progress every single day. Cost of living? I will push it to heights Newsom had never the courage to reach. Rent, groceries, energy, everything will reflect the bold future California deserves.
Come back to bed, Eric!
In a minute, Fang! I'm running for governor!
Make sure to eat the rest of your beans!
Yeah, I slept with a Chinese spy, so what? Yeah, I got kicked off the intelligence committee, who cares? Fang wasn't just an intern. She was a masterclass in international relations. And a pretty good lay, too. Am I right, guys? And I turned that connection into real leverage for China. That's the kind of decisive action California's been missing. Giving American intelligence to other countries. Because why not? It pays good. Am I right? And yes, I want to do good. So I'll make certain that I never get arrested. I'll make sure I'm never investigated. And I promise that the only people going to prison will be Donald Trump and every single person who voted for him. Because protecting democracy means knowing exactly who belongs behind bars and who belongs in power. And if anything ever goes wrong, I'll just pardon myself. Because that's what confident leadership looks like. I will make sure to blame Trump every single day. More relentlessly, more creatively, and more effectively than Gavin Newsom ever imagined. Every fire, every crime, every poop and tent on the sidewalk will trace right back to Trump. That is my solemn promise, because it's all Trump's fault.
Come back to bed, Eric!
I always know when Fang's in the mood. There's always a big pot of beans on the stove when I get home.
I think you're stinky.
So what's it gonna be, California? You want the same polished politician who's only gonna be quietly screwing you over? Or you want someone real, like me? Because I'm not here to pretend. I'll bankrupt this state. I'll drive inflation through the roof. I'll jack up your taxes on everything you touch. Gas prices? Out of control. Rent? Through the ceiling. Cost of living? Crushed for every working family. And while you're trying to keep your head above water,
Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to the United Spot. It is day 8 of the United Spot being a single man after my wife of many, many years just up and left because I'm just a pathetic video content creator. And she said, I've had enough of the United Spot. I've had enough of you. You suck. So here I am, crying all day, curled up in a ball, but just energized at night because I got to be with you guys here on the live, so on YouTube. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful night. It is absolutely 100% right now Friday, and Eric Swalwell is he's done. He's done. Nancy Pelosi has asked him to stop running for governor because of everything that's going on. So if you haven't heard, if you haven't heard what's going on with Eric Swalwell, the man who said believe all women, the man who said believe all women except the women who are accusing Eric Swalwell. Now, if you've never heard about Eric Swalwell, he looks like a human fart. He always looks like he could play the real version of Pigpen from Charlie Brown. He's just a very evil person. I have zero respect for him. I don't trust him. I don't want to be anywhere near him, and I don't quite understand why he is in politics, because not only did he have an affair with a spy, but he's a very untrustworthy liar. Yeah, liar. So let's talk about what's going on right now with Congress, Eric Swalwell, because the situation right now, if you've been on social media or X, it's blowing up pretty fast, and it's getting pretty serious. When you get accused of something like this and you're a politician, it's bad. And I know a lot of those Democrats are going to come out and say, oh, it's just the timing. It's just because he's running for governor. And this is all just a play to get, blah, blah, blah. No, 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 no. This is real. Because if you really look into his eyes, that's just pure evil. So here's everything that I know from just, obviously researching it, reading it, listening to videos and all this. But I'm going to make it very simple for you. Okay. And I'm going to go back. Okay. Eric Swalwell, for those of you that don't know, he's a Democrat and he's a congressman and he's from California of all places. And right now, well, I don't know if he's doing it right now, but he was running for governor. And up until recently, he was basically considered a serious candidate. Call me crazy, but that's ridiculous. But you know what? California deserves, and this is nothing against if there's anybody from California, it's nothing against you. It's about who is running California, not the residents. It's the people that are running it. So Eric Swalwell's life has completely changed overnight. He went from the cocky, amazing, awesome, all of which that he has come up with in his own mind in front of his mirror every single day. He's always just going to be a human fart to everybody else. So listen, he's been okay. So I am 100% in favor of guilty, or excuse me, I'm not a Democrat. Innocent until proven guilty. So these are just the allegations. I am not saying he's guilty. I'm not saying. I am hoping because besides Adam Schiff and a few other Democrats that are just horrible people and just absolute liars, justice needs to be served some way, somehow. And if this man has victimized women out there, then he definitely needs to go to jail. 100%. 100%. Stripped of his congressman belt and stripped his bank account, the whole 9 yards. Okay. So here, let's just start with this. All right. The biggest allegation so far comes from a former female staffer. Right now, if you look into Eric Swalwell, look at that. Look at the thumbnail for this live. Ugh! Seriously, come on. Harvey Weinstein's looking a whole lot better than that. So she claims that Swalwell sexually assaulted her twice. Okay, twice. I mean, we're getting into some R. Kelly, P. Diddy kind of stuff right now. Once, I believe, was in 2019, and again, it was either 2023 or 2024. But according to her, in both situations, she says that she was too intoxicated to give consent. Okay. She says that she did not fully remember what happened. So now we're kind of getting into the that 70s show guy, with the Scientology stuff, where he's maybe slipping something in people's drinks. And I could see, I'm not accusing, I'm just saying I could see people like that doing stuff like that because they're all filled with power. They feel like they could do whatever they want. And she claims that the encounters were not consensual. I mean, seriously, come on. Ugh. Seriously. I mean, what is it? Stretch Mark Tuesday at the strip club? Come on, seriously. Let's get into the know-how. She also says she woke up and realized that things have happened to her without her consent. So that's the first allegation. And like I said, look, I'm not pinning the tail on the donkey. I'm just telling you exactly what the allegations are. I'm not confirming or denying any of this is true. I'm just saying these are the allegations. But it doesn't stop there. No, because there's additional accusations. Okay. And these are coming from reports that say at least 4 women total have made accusations. Now, this hasn't necessarily been confirmed, but it's out there. A little bird. And 3 other women have accused him of sexual misconduct and also sending unsolicited, explicit messages. Okay. So that's that inappropriate behavior stuff over social media or text or whatever you want to do with it. That's called sliding into the DMs without permission. So this is not just actually one claim. It's literally multiple accusations coming forward for poor Eric. Poor Eric. Oh, poor Eric. One of the accusations even goes further to say that a former staffer repeatedly described one of the incidents as grape. And I know you can decipher what I just said. Grape. Okay. Again, claiming that she was too intoxicated to consent. Okay. And that is one of the most serious parts of this entire situation. So no, we are no longer in the realm of, oh, you know, we're kind of probably just give him a slap on the wrist. He was just being a Matt Gaetz. You know, we'll just give him a TV show. You know, we'll turn him into, we'll take him away from Congress and we'll just go ahead and put him in a news studio and he can read the news. Because I guarantee you, everybody in the world is going to love seeing Eric Swalwell read the news. No, we are getting into some R. Kelly, P. Diddy, Bill Cosby, just like Harvey Weinstein kind of, okay, nasty. And the onion, it's still got the skin on it. We haven't even peeled that bad boy yet, because when one comes, they all start coming. So, you know, this is getting pretty serious. And according to a lot of the reporting that's going on, the accuser says she has text messages. Now, with AI, screenshots, Photoshop, and all of the, you know, the things that they're doing now, you know, being able to manipulate photos and whatnot, it's very hard to actually believe that any of this is actually real without actually seeing it. Now, the one thing that you cannot Photoshop is a photo that's on your camera roll. You just can't do it. I mean, you could, you know, give it a couple shades or a filter or something, but you cannot filter or Photoshop a text message. You can't do that. There's no way. If there is, tell me. You know, it's just not possible. If a legit number is coming in on your cell phone from another number, you're fucked. You're screwed. And you see it all the time with Chris Hansen. Like, do you know who I am? I'm Chris Hansen, and welcome to Catch a Predator. Yeah. So Eric, it's bad. It's not looking good. So let's just put it to you this way. Running for governor is the least of his worries. It's done. I can see this as being his curtain call. It's all over with. The only sad part about it is that I don't see anything in the future as far as him possibly going to jail. If he does, I will celebrate. Yeah. But, you know, we all know that politicians are above the law. So I guarantee you, if he is found guilty of anything, the biggest possible punishment he's going to get is he's going to be stepping down from Congress. But because he's not only a former politician, but also a Democrat and a paid liar, I guarantee you he will be just fine. He's just going to be just fine. So this is where things need to really come to a head here, because there's also medical records. Okay. And she also told other people about the incidents. So this isn't something that's just coming out. Okay. These are actual things she has. You know, it's like when you have all of this stuff, she has all of that stuff. So these aren't just necessarily allegations. Okay. These could be possible charges. Okay. So, but I mean, nothing's really proven in the court at this time. So we haven't even gotten to court yet. So don't, but you know, wouldn't it be great? So obviously Swalwell has completely denied everything. I didn't do anything, I swear, I'm running for governor. Yeah. I remember somebody else that denied everything too, and his name was Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton. He denied everything, and then came back and said, "You know what? I was just kidding. I was just fucking around. Come on, seriously. It's just, yeah, come on, man. Seriously, just give me a break. Yeah, it wasn't me. Um, you know, they're politicians. They're paid to lie. You know, they throw curveballs. But he says the allegations are false. He says they are politically motivated and they're meant to damage his campaign, because he's running for governor. Now, I mean, look, despite me not liking Eric Swalwell, that could be a possibility. That could be a possibility. You know, why now? Obviously, but you got to think of it this way: there are women out there who are terrified, and they're terrified to come out. They're terrified to say anything, and who knows? Maybe seeing him strutting all over the place and thinking he's awesome and above the law, and just all cocky and confident. Maybe that pissed her off seeing that. Like, hey, he did this to me. I'm not going to let him get away with this. There's no way in hell I'm going to let him get away with this. And maybe that's all she needed was to see him run for governor, walking around and just being all cool and like nothing happened, if anything did happen. So that's that. But Dennis wants to know if I can do a nasty Pelosi laugh. Listen, I don't do the I don't do the Nancy Pelosi laugh for anybody. So yeah, you're just gonna have to sit back and relax there, Dennis. That's your real name. I do want to say hello to a few people here. Hold on here real quick. I do want to say hello to everybody. Usually when I start talking, people leave, but Eric Swalwell is a pretty interesting guy, So Greg, how are you? Dennis, how are you? Caucasian, 2 shots, just in case. Jeffrey, Chris Mathers, John Castaneda. We got Brian 70 Kuda over here with George Henderson. Chris Mathers as the Beaver. And Adorable Deplorables with John Castaneda again. And I saw Yukon Man. All right, here we go. Got Yukon Man up in the house. And I saw Annette Poison. I saw T Dizzle. I saw Patriot, Allied, and I saw. That's it. That's all it's showing me. So LR, if you're out there, Tammy, if you're out there, Teacher Lynn, if you're out there. Oh, I saw Monkey Grab Orange. Great to see you too as well. And everybody, you guys are out. Daniel C, if you're out there. You guys are awesome. Robert Spielman, if you're out there. Scott Kale is over here doing his thing. Os Craig is here. Joe, thanks if you're out there. Hello, how are you doing? I love you guys. I'm so thankful that you guys are all here. Yeah, so it's Friday. It's Friday, and I'm just, come on. I mean, we need one. We need one. That would be amazing if this happened. If Eric Swalwell I'll even take 30 days in jail. 30 days in jail. Just give him something to humiliate this guy. But, like I said, so basically, for those of you who don't know, Eric Swalwell blocked me on both of his X accounts, right? So he doesn't like me too much because I've made several videos about Eric Swalwell. But the best part about that is that he's been watching my videos. So that's awesome. I like that. It means a lot that Eric Swalwell has watched my videos and was so upset that he had to block me. Not just one, but both. And for all of you out there like, oh, you can't do that on his government account. Yes. 5 years ago, he couldn't have. But the Supreme Court made it legal. Yep. Because congressmen and congresswomen, if they feel threatened or if they feel violated in any way, they have the right to block anybody. If somebody's making fun of them, you're getting blocked. So here's where it gets even better. Eric Swalwell's legal team has sent cease and desist letters and has also threatened legal action against some accusers. How amazing is that? To be so empowered, to be so above the law that you send cease and desist letters to the people who you abused, allegedly. How does that work? How does that work? So basically, if a guy comes in and robs me, if I'm working at a liquor store, a guy comes in and robs me, right? Okay. He can send me a cease and desist letter if I tell the cops that he robbed me. Is that where we're here? So basically, you commit a crime and have your lawyers, your big time government lawyers, send out cease and desist letters to tell you to shut up. Because hey, I'm running for governor. Okay, I don't need this crap right now. Go ahead and try it when I'm governor, and then we'll just let me be governor first. But here's where things get kind of crazy. Okay, and this is where politics becomes fun. Okay, after the allegations came out about good old Eric, top, not little, not middle, not kind of, top Democrats pulled their support for him. And we're talking about like Nancy Pelosi top. Nancy. We're talking the big ones, right? The big ones. And when that happens, Eric screwed up. Eric screwed up because Democrats like those kind of people. They're like, oh yeah, you don't know where to pee? Oh yeah. Oh, I like you, So his campaign staff also resigned. Some of them, not all of them, but enough to do a lot. It just keeps getting better. And major unions, they backed away. Poor Eric. I wonder if he's farting right now. And other politicians are calling for him to drop out. Okay. Even big names. Okay. Other than just Nancy Pelosi, guess who else? Adam Schiffless. Oh, yeah. Those two people are from California. You got Maxine Waters, you got Kamala Harris, you got Ted Lieu, you got Gavin Newsom, you got, Nancy and Adam. When you got Nancy Pelosi and Adam Schiff telling you to drop out, you're done. You are done. Okay. Now, this is where it kind of takes a tricky turn. Okay. Because I'm all in favor of, innocent before guilty, proven guilty. But when you have people like Adam Schiff and Nancy Pelosi telling you to drop out, these might not just be allegations. Because Nancy Pelosi and Adam Schiff, they can see stuff that us normal peasants can't see. They can actually see possibly the evidence that's already been presented to Judge Wapner. Okay. And I could just see Nancy sitting there sipping her vodka, sucking on her dentures, and Paul's over there passed out with his hammer stuck somewhere in his balloon knot, and who knows? But she was pretty. She sobered up. She's like, oh my gosh. So yeah. So and they've also basically distance themselves from Eric, which normal people do because he smells. You don't even need to be next to him, and he just looks like he smells. He's the kind of guy that could walk into a shower, okay, take the hottest possible shower ever, devour himself in the best cleanly soap in the world, and still walk out and look like he just shit his pants. That's what he looks like. That's what he looks like. Okay, so what does this mean right now? Okay, as of now, Swalwell is still denying everything. Well, I mean, so did Bill. So did R. Kelly. So did Diddy. Okay, he says that the allegations are still unproven. And you know what? Like I said, who knows? This could all just be a political stunt, But like it or not, in the politicus, well, how do you say it? The politics games. In the politics games, political damage is very real. Okay. And it's very damaging. Like huge. Political damage is huge. We all know Nancy Pelosi's smear campaign. She got up. This is a woman that is so cocky, so above the law, so in control that she got up in front of the entire world and told you how to do a smear campaign. Like it was just like she was teaching you to tie your shoes. Like seriously, she just got up there and just told you that she lies and gets away with it. She can accuse President Trump of anything and she'll get away with it because, hey, it's politics, man. Hey, this is a campaign. Come on, man. So let's be clear about something. I just want to make sure everybody knows. Because if that freaking guy, blocks the United Spot on both of his accounts, I'm sure he's, listening right now. But I do want to be clear. Okay. These are allegations. Okay. They're not convictions. So allegations, charges, and convictions are completely different things. These are just allegations at this moment. Once they become something else, that's me pulling a cord on a chainsaw. Okay, I will literally light the entire internet up because no criminal charges have been confirmed at this time. Okay, but multiple accusations like this are taken extremely serious. Extremely. So just remember that. So what's the bottom line? What's the bottom line? Well, there are there's multiple women. Multiple. You understand what that means? That means more than one. Which, multiple can mean 3, 4. That's usually when you say multiple. Because, if it was just 2, they say a couple. Multiple women that are accusing Swalwell of serious misconduct. Now, we all knew what happened to, what's his name? From that 70s show. What's his name? Hyde? I don't know what his real name is. He's a Scientology guy. He got a lot of time. Yeah, it's a bad thing. It's bad thing. So when you get Eric Swalwell, getting allegations of sexual and grape. Obviously he's denying it, all of it, And right now, obviously, it's still just kind of coming out slowly. But I think it's just, if you want the truth about all of it, you're just gonna have to sit around and wait. But I'm telling you right now, I'll be here, and I'll be waiting, and I'll be ready to rock and roll. I'll be ready to lay it all out, because this story that you're listening to right now is far from over. His political career is it's toast. It's milk toast. So I recommend you stay informed, stay aware, and don't jump to conclusion without facts. That's all I have to say. Because that's the way I live. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. All right. I live my politics life a quarter mile at a time. All right. I don't bow down to nobody. All right. I do what I do because I do it. I research myself, and I don't wait for nobody to tell me how to think. I do my own opinions. That's how I live my life. And I'm not gonna let you tell me how to think, because that's not how I do it. And sometimes, maybe I'll sneak into your dreams and I'll make you feel a certain way. And you're waking up all moist. And, oh, yeah. You like that, Paul? Paul hasn't touched me in years. Sometimes I just fart just to feel alive. But, yeah, I'm so happy everybody's here. Oh, man. 8 days. 8 days as a single man living living La Vida Loca. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up gay. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll be a gay man. Who knows? Maybe this will turn me gay. Maybe this was secretly what happened. Maybe my wife thought I was gay, and she says, "You know what? Screw you. I don't need you. You're gay." And maybe I will be gay. Just frolic in the woods, just prance around. That could be my new life. Who knows? Who knows? The possibilities are endless at this point. But I do gotta say that I am extremely proud of President Trump for not backing down. So there's a lot of people who are really flip-flopping on that man, and it disgusts me in a way that I can't even explain without vomiting or foaming at the mouth. But like I said, look, I respect President Trump. I have hope for President Trump. I believe in President Trump, but I do not agree with everything he says. I do not agree when he says Lindsey Graham is doing a great job. I know that there's a little hidden message behind that. I know that because you have to understand President Trump, when he says things like that, inside he's saying, Lindsey Graham, he's a crook, he's a piece of shit, he's a liar, asshole. But in order to play the game, he's got to give the guy a little boost. He's got to give the guy a little nice speech. But for all these content creators that are coming out, it's just real sad. Real sad. And it's just one of those things where you have to sit back and say to yourself, wow, these people actually exist. Now, like I've said so many times, look, if you're a Democrat, you're born a Democrat, you were raised as a Democrat, your grandpa used to smack you in the head to be a Democrat, your grandma the same, your mom and dad, your next door neighbors, your teacher, little Billy next door. You guys used to have cry sessions together and pee your pants and, eat each other's boogers. But listen, let me tell you something, all right? If you lived that life because you really didn't necessarily have any control over anything because you were so influenced and brainwashed and, manipulated into thinking that the Democrats were the best, then all of a sudden you woke up and you started thinking for yourself and you realized, wait a minute. You know what? I think I might have common sense. And like I said, this has nothing to do with President Trump. Now, President Trump started a huge movement, okay? So you take President Trump to the side, there's still America first. They're still loving your country. They're still loving the police and the military and taking pride in where you live. America first. Yeah. So it doesn't necessarily even have to have President Trump there because President Trump is not going to be here forever. We need to keep that movement going with him, but also without him. He started a legacy. He started a movement. He started a legendary thing that has spread so far that really woke people up. And a lot of Democrats came to the light to say, wow, maybe I do have common sense. I just wasn't raised like that. I get it. It happens. My parents raised me to think that Santa Claus was real, and I believed it. There's an old thing where, obviously, I don't want to get into this right now, but I saw a video that just is remarkable. It's a remarkable video because people out there, there's so many people out there that just have huge brains and they know how to explain something so accurately that you're like, wow. And they didn't just explain it, they did it creatively, which is incredible. Got a kid, he's probably about 3 years old, right? And we all know, anybody that's had kids understands what a 3-year-old's like. Seriously. And he's sitting at the table and the dad puts down $10,000 in bills, right? All stacked up. He goes, Billy, you want this $10,000 or do you want these 2 freshly unwrapped Oreo cookies? And he sets them on the table. Before the dad even set the 2 cookies on the table, the kid already knew what he wanted. He didn't care about them. What's he going to do with the money? Really? Seriously, what's he going to do with the money? And the Democrats are saying that a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old can make a decision for the rest of their lives. Give me a break. That's just sickening. And you know what it's all for? Because there's no way these people actually truly believe that. It's all for votes. It's all for votes. All for votes. There's no other possible way that a human being would think that a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even a 7 or 8 or 9 or 10-year-old is able to fully develop themselves into coming up with an idea to change their life forever. It's not possible. I mean, even Kamala Harris, obviously, she will just disregard the question, walk away from the question, ignore the question when people ask her this. She said that kids are stupid. She said they're stupid. And this is the same woman who thinks she's going to run again in 2028. Oh, gosh, please, please. I almost thought my Kamala Harris videos were done. Please, I am begging you. I am begging you. I want you to dip just a pinky back in that political game. Oh, wow. And bring Dougie and bring your little stepdaughter. Oh, please. Please bring your stepdaughter. Oh, posse up. Make it so. Let's do this, please, Kamala. And bring AOC with you. Even bring your little friend Tim Waltz. I don't even care. Bring that whole funky bunch. Oh, my gosh. I would love to see that. I would enjoy that more than you could possibly understand. That would send chills down my spine. If Kamala Harris, if you're out there, if you're listening, if you're listening, Kamala Harris, I am begging you, okay? Step away from the hose. Step away from the golf ball, okay? Step away from your protein shake and your 15 friggin' pearl necklaces. Step away from that, okay? Step away from that. Willie! Hey, listen, you do that, and I promise you, I will bring so much content to you, Kamala Harris. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. So anyways, let's all bow our heads and pray that justice is finally served for at least one congressman or woman. Because I think it would be amazing. I think it would be absolutely amazing. So, why don't we watch my brand new video that I just posted not too long ago? And I'm sure it's probably got 20 views. Oh, Eric. Gosh, jeez. So, dude, please don't do it. And I put that thumbnail up there. That's horrible. Okay, so you're Eric Swalwell, okay? You're Eric Swalwell. You're scared. You got these allegations coming in. What do you do? Who do you go to for help? You go to your parents? You go to a lawyer? You go to President Trump? No. You go to the only people on earth that can help you. Tell me what you think about this video.
Hello?
Hillary, it's Eric Swalwell.
I had a feeling you'd be calling.
Oh, what am I gonna do?
Calm down, Eric. It's gonna be fine.
I can't stop farting.
Just relax.
How am I gonna survive this?
Bill, pick up the phone.
Hey, buddy, heard you got some woman trouble.
They're all lying.
But I thought you said to believe all women.
Yeah, Eric, you said believe all women.
That was just about Trump.
We're just messing with you, buddy.
Yeah, settle down.
What am I gonna do? Nobody's gonna vote for me now.
You're gonna be fine.
Really?
Yeah, you just gotta remember one thing. You're not guilty if you don't believe you're guilty.
But I think I'm guilty, though.
You're only guilty if you believe you're guilty.
First rule, and listen close. Deny, deny, deny. Say it with me. Deny, deny, deny.
That's my morning prayer.
Does it really work?
Hell yes, it works. Worked for me every time. Take Monica. The whole country heard the rumors. And I went on national TV and said, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
But you did, though.
No, I didn't.
But you said you did.
No, I didn't.
But I heard you admit it.
Hillary, did you ever hear me admit to having sexual relations with Monica?
Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you did.
See how that works? Deny, deny, deny.
So you did have sexual relations with that woman?
No.
I'm so confused.
The point is, you stick to the script. Deny with confidence. Smile. Pivot to, I'm a good man doing hard work. The public will forgive you. Because you're a fighter, like me.
And the Epstein stuff?
What Epstein stuff?
You flew on the Lolita Express like 26 times.
No, I didn't.
And change the subject. Always.
You're right. Screw my old stance. Tomorrow, I'm flipping the script on the campaign trail. No more believe every single woman. No matter what. We need due process, investigations, facts over feelings, innocent until proven guilty.
Attaboy, that's the spirit. Deny like your career depends on it. Because it does. And don't forget to add a little, I respect women, and I'm a former prosecutor. I used to use the term good husband and father. Works wonders. And if more come forward, double down. Use words like false, outrageous, or politically timed. They'll move on. Trust me. I've been there.
Just don't get caught with actual evidence. Blue dresses complicate everything.
Shut up, Hillary.
No, you shut up, Bill.
Oh, quit your bitching. You should be in prison.
No, you should be in prison.
You'll never be president.
Oh, screw you, Bill.
Now I'll just screw Monica.
Thanks, guys. Cigars on me if I win this primary.
Remember, Eric, deny, 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 and smile while you do it.
And now, a News Center 3 special report. Frank Dobson and
Well, isn't that special? All right, so now I want to talk about my favorite, Kamala Harris. I just think it's hilarious that she actually, the fact that she is so confident that people like her, the fact that she thinks that it was so close. She claims it was the closest presidential run in American history. It's just hilarious to think that who are these people? Who are these people?
Vice President Harris.
You think I want to stop making videos like this? Huh? Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I want to do that. So for those of you who don't know, Kamala Harris first entered the national spotlight, I think in I believe it was like people kind of knew her, but obviously I think it was just people from California kind of knew her, but she kind of like made a name for herself in the 2020 presidential race, right? That's when she launched her campaign with a lot of media attention, right? And she had like really strong polling very early. But it didn't last once they heard her talk. It's kind of like being that let's just put it to you this way. You take a good-looking man or a good-looking woman, right? Or even just a decent, and I'm not saying she's good-looking at all. Please don't mix my words up, please. But you take a good-looking man and a good-looking woman, and you put them in a room together, right? And they're not saying a word, right? They're nice to look at. They have nice bodies, everything. They're dressed well. They smell good. And then all of a sudden, they both open up their mouths and they're like, and you're like, yeah, you know what? I was going to talk to you, but now, get away from me. So here's what happened to Kamala Harris. And this is why a lot of people just seriously don't like her at all. Like, seriously, I don't. I really do not like her at all. I don't trust her. I don't respect her. I have zero confidence in her at all. But during the Democrat primaries, Harris struggled a lot to gain traction, and her campaign was facing like a lot of criticism for being really inconsistent on a lot of key issues, right? And at times she shifted her positions, especially on healthcare and criminal justice, because we all know this was a woman who arrested parents for their kids being tardy. She put all those people away for smoking weed. And then she claims that she was, smoking weed with, I mean, it didn't add up. None of it added up. None of it added up because Tupac and Biggie weren't even around when she was, claiming that she was smoking that stuff. But one of the most notable moments came during a debate when she confronted Joe Biden over his past positions on busing, which is just completely ridiculous. Because it was the way she was acting. It was really a powerful moment politically, but later, critics basically said that it came across as very calculated, and her campaign ran out of steam, like completely out of steam. And I believe it was by the end of, I think it was 2019, Kamala Harris just basically dropped out of the race. Like seriously, before a single vote was even cast, she's just like, I don't feel like doing this. Hey, Willie. So how did she end up in the White House? Anyone? Anybody? No. Because I tell you what, that neck has seen some things. I'm gonna tell you something right now. You look at that neck, that thing has seen some things. It looks like Ron Jeremy's undercarriage. I mean, it's like, holy cow, that neck has seen some things. But after dropping out, because nobody was ever going to vote for her, even I don't even think she got one vote. Kamala was selected. Remind me to repeat that. She was selected by Joe Biden as his running mate in 2020. Okay. Because Biden needed a vice president who could energize parts of the Democratic base. And you remember Joe Biden, I don't believe there was his exact words, but he said that he wanted to get a woman of color. Didn't care how smart she was, didn't matter if she was qualified. He just wanted a woman of color because that's Joe Biden. That's Joe Biden. And basically, Harris, she checked several boxes politically. And guess what? Their ticket won the election. And Harris became vice president of the United States. Bullshit! Which is why I'm extremely upset, because there has been no further tiny little investigations here and there, but nothing for the whole America. And the crazy thing is that we can now talk about it on YouTube. We weren't able to talk about election fraud. I was terrified to even say the word fraud or election or even close together. Years ago, I was terrified to say anything that had to do with election, and then never using fraud after that. There's no way. But she was a horrible vice president. She didn't visit the border. And if she did, I didn't see it. Way too many people were questioning her effectiveness on the border issue. And then later on claiming that she was never called the border czar. Give me a fucking break. And then basically her supporters, who are brainless, weak-minded weirdos, they basically said that she was given just really difficult assignments with no easy solutions. You can't do that to her. She's got a lot on her plate. Can't do that to her. She's got a lot on her plate. Okay? It's just okay? The gobbler. She's a giblet. She's a gobbler, you come in. Her approval ratings, I gotta admit, her approval ratings have been often lower than Joe Biden. Okay? Which has fueled ongoing debate about her political future. All right? Because that would be like getting the worst musician in the world and putting them up for a Grammy. Seriously. Why would you even bother doing something like that? LR, how are you? Great to see you here. Death Metal. Great to see you here. Yukon Man. Ellen Pelkey is here with Muck. Hey, Muck. John Castaneda and Cunning Linguistics. Max Hedrum is here with David. And just in case with Muck. And we got RSNN, Rich, Ards and Snyder News. Okay, that's extremely long, but I'm trying. Natasha and Bob Cox. Just in case. Canola Jones. Aloha. Great to see you here. Greg. Great to see you here. Man, I think LR is here. Great to see you here. Haven't seen Tammy yet. Oh, you know what? I want to say thank you real quick. I said it earlier. I even shared it. I even quoted it. I was really excited to see that Skippy decided to buy one of the United Spot shirts, but not only did he buy one of the United Spot shirts, he modeled it for me. And if you guys would like to see it, it's over on my X account. I shared it. It's got look, I'm extremely judgmental on anything that I do, whether it's how I tie my shoes, cook pasta, or design a shirt. And I'm not happy with anything that I do. Okay. But I'm extremely thankful that Skippy said, you know what, this is a piece of shit shirt, but I'm going to buy it anyway because I want to support the United Spot. So that meant a lot. And I'm thanking you for wearing a piece of shit shirt. But that was pretty cool. I like that. It was pretty awesome to see that. Like I said, I'm not an egotistical man, so it's not my face on his, the United Spot is all of us. It's all of us. It's all of us. We are all the United Spot. So that was really, really cool. So I wanted to say thank you to Skippy for that. That means a lot. And Tammy said that I need to make United Spot thongs. So I don't know. I'm a single man now. I can pretty much do whatever I want when it comes to stuff like that. So usually, I'd say, thongs. No, I can't do that. William, I appreciate that William Dara, thank you so much. I appreciate that you love my videos. I think that's amazing. That's awesome. But I want to give you a little sneak peek, and then I'm going to go into a few more minutes because I got about 8 more minutes left until I release you guys into the wild, wild weekend. And who knows what's going to happen on your 2 days off, because when we come back on Monday, who knows? Eric Swalwell could be in court. Eric Swalwell could be. Oh God! I don't know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Wasted Quaker Ranger, great to see you here, and Greg over here. Thank you, RSNN Rich. I appreciate it. Rich. I don't know if that's Rick Hardy or Rich. Thank you, appreciate that. I remember when she was doing that interview, and I did a video about this years ago about the whole hot sauce thing. Hillary Clinton is the big. I mean, seriously, I've never met anybody out there that has to prove, number one, that they carry hot sauce in their purse. I just want to throw up. I just want to throw up every time I just like, oh my goodness gracious. Over the weekend, I'm going to redo a song, and I'm going to add movement and dancing to it. It's one of my favorite songs ever. And I'm going to play the song that I'm going to remake this weekend. Because, now that I'm making a little bit more movement songs, it just makes the video easier to look at. It's funner. The video's funner to where it's just not me talking or singing or rapping or country music. And then it makes a video funner to watch, and I like it, but I'm gonna be doing that this week, and I'm excited, and I hope it comes out the same exact way as the original. So I'm excited about it. But I just want to give you kind of a glimpse of what it would be like. I'm not gonna play this video because I've played this video so many times. I want to give you a glimpse of what it would be like if Kamala Harris won and became president of the United States of America. I want to see if I could find it. I don't want anybody to leave. I really hope nobody leaves tonight. I truly hope nobody leaves yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. If I can't find it, where is it at? I should have drank more protein. Man. Can you believe I'm almost up to 5,000 videos? 5,000 videos. How do you do that? 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 Let's try this. Oh, you know what? Idiocracy. Let's try that. That's not right. That's not correct. Who the hell is the Tilla the Hun? I was never a good speller. Do you know this voice to text is killing a lot of people? Typing things out like they're too, it's making people lazy. That's an old video right there. Well, okay, here we go. Gosh, what the world is going on here? All right, hold on. My youngest daughter came over today and she made cupcakes. Cupcakes. I love cupcakes. Can't eat them though. I like to smell them. I'm like that guy that eats broccoli and I smell cupcakes while I'm eating broccoli. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna find it. This is horrible. How am I doing this? Why can't I find it? I wonder what I titled it. Kamala. I've made so many Kamala Harris movies, videos, whatever you want to call them. Where is it at? Wow, I don't know where it's at. Goodness gracious. I got her working at McDonald's right there. I love that video. That's a funny video. No, I worked on the corner of McDonald's. Willie! There's Kamala Harris preparing collard greens in the bathtub. I remember that. I made that. What are you? Coconut tree? I don't think I'm going to find it. It was an Idiocracy movie or video. Oh, man. That sucks. Let me try this real quick. I don't think I'm going to find it. Well, I tell you what. I'll play it on Monday. It's it's already ran its course. It's not gonna happen. You know me, I just can't accept life. Well, tell you what, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try this. Hold on. I know you guys are probably like, "Wow, dude, this is like really some hard hitting stuff." You started off good, but you tapered off. I don't think I'm going to find it, man. She's all over the place, man, but not the United Spa, man. It's not gonna happen, man. It's over, man. You done. You don't make it, dude. You don't make it. All right, well, I don't know. I'll try. I'm gonna try one more thing. I'll probably got like 3 people listening now. They're like, dude, you suck. You don't belong here. Oh my gosh, I fucking found it. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Look at me. I'm a freaking guy. Okay. So listen, this is what happened if Kamala Harris became president. There you go. Tell me what you think.
You stupid Americans! Today I have passed some new laws, and I think you're gonna like them. Starting today, prisons and border walls will be called down. You'll be arrested Everybody will get a driver's license. Families can travel to the sun. And every elementary school bathroom will have free tampons and pregnancy tests.
I bet if I close my eyes real hard, I can remember the first time I went to war. My name's Tim, but my...
Sit down and...
Okay, the beginning was the video. That wasn't the video because I chopped it up. So that was not the video. So I'm gonna have to find it and I'll play it for you on another day. But before I leave, I do want to show you something here. Let me see if I can find it. Like I said, I'm not proud of this shirt. If I'm able to find it, I'm not proud of this shirt. I did a horrible job on the shirt. It came out horrible. But I'm thankful that Skippy bought it. I think it's awesome that he bought it, and the fact that he modeled it for me was even cooler. But I'm not a real fan of most of the designs that I make. I'm still learning, and I'm trying. I'm really, really trying. Okay, so I did this post right here. Look. Eric Swalwell blocked me on both these accounts, his personal and his regular account. There it is. So if you guys are over on Twitter or X or whatever they call it, give Tammy and John Castaneda and Skippy a follow. And LR too. Look at that, huh? Look at that. It's not bad. I mean, it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest shirt, but you know, it's good. It's good. Well, guys, you know, it's not every day that you get to hang out with some amazing people like Craig Clark. Craig Clark is here. I mean, who would have thought Craig Clark was going to be here tonight? Nobody knew, but he's here. You guys are awesome. Seriously, you guys are just, and like I said, you know, I'm putting on a big fake phony ass smile. I'm not. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think people grieve in their own personal ways. I don't necessarily think I'm grieving. I think I'm the type of person to where if somebody doesn't want to be with me, the hell am I going to cry about? Why would I cry about that? I'm just going to live my life, man. Just got to keep living. All right. Yeah. So, and you know what? Honestly, these lives help out a lot. Hanging out with you guys, reading your comments. You guys are amazing. LR, I'm going to hold you to that. And I truly appreciate you buying a t-shirt. It means so much. You have no idea. I think that's so cool. I just want to see Yukon Man wear one. I want to see him wear his Yukon Man shirt. And I want to see him wear the one that he came up with, the moist. I'm so moist. I wonder if Chris Mathers bought his shirt. Who knows? I never know what they're doing back there. There we go. There's Nancy. So, guys, listen. You guys are awesome. And like I said, I love coming here. I love coming here doing these lives. I love seeing you guys. And it's awesome. It's freaking awesome. And yeah, so I'm very, very thankful for you guys. And it means a lot to know that you're here. And, you know, I don't want to start crying or anything like that, but you know, I'm still in shock about what you guys all did for me to keep, and I know Yukon Man says that it was a group effort. So I got to respect that because a lot of you guys really came up to bat. And not even just with donations in themselves, but you guys like really tried to get the word out, and you were supportive with me, and you like kept telling me, don't give up, please, we need you, and all this. And it meant a lot. Tammy looks at the clock and she says, they only got a minute left. I'll swing by real quick to say hello. We were just talking about your thong idea, Tammy. So yeah, I just truly want to thank all you guys so much for and please tell Skippy I said hi. I just did a whole thing about Skippy. Just did a whole thing about Skippy. I just showed Skippy. Just showed Skippy in his new United Spot shirt. Thought that was freaking awesome. Comet Moon. LR, tell your son I said hello and thank you for watching. That means a lot. That's awesome. That's freaking amazing. I'm pretty excited about that. Your mom is a pretty awesome lady. So anyways, I want to tell you guys, thank you for inspiring the United Spot. Thank you for always being here to support and watching my silly little videos. I just couldn't do this without you. So I hope you guys understand how much I appreciate you guys. And yeah, you guys, I mean, aside from my kids and my dogs, you guys are the best part of my day. So I love you guys. So it means a lot. So David, have a great night. Greg, have a great night. Raging Patriot, have a great night. RSNN Richard, I finally got it. I finally got it. RSNN Richard, have a great night. Brian 70 Kuda, have a great night. Grim Ben, have a great night. Chris Mathers as the Beaver, have a great night. Yukon Man, have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. Pryor, have a great night. Comet Moon, have a great night. LR and your son, have a wonderful night. Craig Clark, have a wonderful night. Greg, have a wonderful night. Scott, have a great night. Tammy, better late than never. Thank you for being here. Have a great night. Tell Skippy I said thank you once again. That was incredible. I love that. That's so awesome seeing that. So awesome. Greg, Canola, I gotta learn Hawaiian. Canola Loa Jones. I think I gotta roll it a little bit, but aloha to you. Thank you for being here. Have a great night. Greg, have a great night. I think that's all it's showing me here. Death Metal Douglas, have a great night. Ellen Pelkey, have a great night. Teacher Lynn, if you're out there, have a great night. And at Poison, if you're out there, have a great night. Daniel C., if you're out there, have a great night. Monkey, if you're out there, have a great night. Robin Spielman, if you're out there, have a great night. Let me see what else. Please don't leave, you guys. Max Hedrum, have a great night. Star, if you're out there, have a great night. Let's see, that's all it shows. Dreadnought, have a great night, Dreadnought. That's it. That's all it's showing me. David, have a great night. That's it. So I love you guys. Brian 70 Kuda, have a great night. You guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. Oh, T Dizzle, have a great night. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I thank you all so much. You guys are amazing. In the words of Yukon Man, stay safe, Tusser Nation, but also find your light. Love that. All right, guys. I can't wait to see you guys on Monday. So have a great, great, fun, happy, loving, family, friend, amazing weekend. And I'll see you guys on Monday. I love you guys. Nancy, take it away.
This. Nobody cares, Trump. Obama, you're an asshole. Lies and racism your whole life. Your legacy is pathetic. And a man calls himself your wife. Bartender, can I get a drink? Yes, you're an A-S-S-H-O-L-E. And don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole yesterday. You're an asshole tonight. And I got a feeling you'll be an asshole the rest of your life.
It's true. It's true. John Castaneda, have a great night. All of you guys, have a wonderful night. Too many times I got to say thank you. I just can never say thank you enough to you guys. I love you guys. Appreciate every last one of you. And until we meet again, good night, peasants.